Hey Alex, I know you had to miss out on your wedding. Can you talk about just sort of how that was for you and just sort of the sacrifice of being in the bubble and how you participated in that day from afar?
Yeah, everybody's kind of made a sacrifice here and there to be able to make this work. Obviously, some are different than others, just because of the emotional support that my family gives me to play basketball and to have success. So it meant a lot not to be there. Wish I could have been there. Plenty of documented time and pictures and stuff that happened at the wedding. So I have those on my phone and be able to look at them whenever I need while I'm here.
Hey Alex, it's Dave McMenamin from ESPN. I want to ask this with as much respect possible, but I just wanted to know if there was any consideration by your family and your sister to move the wedding, and just why they decided to proceed. I know you're speaking on your sister's behalf, so I want to be respectful.
They originally planned the wedding in the summer to accommodate me. They moved the whole wedding to July so that I could participate. Obviously, events happened and the world was turned upside down, so they weren't able to change that and help me get there. And I mean, they've been waiting a while to get me to be a part of the wedding, so they eventually had to just go through with it and get it done. But I mean, wedding is a moment in time that I'll probably never be able to recapture, but I mean the many years that I'll have to create new memories of them is going to be just fine.
Do they have to move it because of COVID?
Allison, what?
No.
Hey Alex, just curious on this will obviously be your first opportunity to play in the postseason. What you're most looking forward to when that obviously arises, and also how important is this going to be personally for your own growth?
Yeah, outside of my sister's wedding questions, anything today that you ask me about basketball, I'm just gonna respond with, we need justice for Breonna Taylor. That's gonna be my response for the rest of the questions if they're basketball related and not pertaining to me and my sister's wedding.
All right, Alex, anything on the local end, Allison?
Sure. When did you decide that that was going to be the message that you wanted to solely speak about today?
Just got information from the rest of the players. We try to stand united with the message, and this is one way we can control it from inside the bubble. It seems to be an important thing that it's been 4 months since it's happened that she was murdered in her sleep, and nobody's been held accountable.
Alex, we've heard from Jeremy Grant and CJ McCollum and just a bunch of guys around the league, and you're sort of talking about this, I guess, within the bubble. Who is kind of animating this movement to bring light to Breonna Taylor's death?
It's just a collection of all the players. It's something that we want to be steadfast in and continuing to be able to get messages out, and they're not forgotten through the restart of the season, because it is such an important time in the world and in a lot of our lives to be able to create change and impact change, and it starts with getting justice for Breonna.
I actually do have another question, sort of related to what happened with your sister's wedding, but there have been these high-profile departures from the bubble by guys like Patrick Beverly, Montrez, Zion. Is that something guys talk about? Just sort of the idea that there could be these situations that arise, and obviously it was a really tough decision for you to not go to that wedding. There could be these situations arise that people have to make that tough decision to leave the bubble. Do you guys talk about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the justice for Breonna Taylor message and keep it at that.
When did you first learn about what happened with her situation?
To be honest, it wasn't until about a month later. It wasn't until after George Floyd happened. It wasn't until after a bunch of things that I didn't realize were going on in the world were brought to my attention.